What's up, anime fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a popular subgenre that's a fan favorite for many Isekai harem anime. If you love getting transported to magical worlds and a main character surrounded by a harem of beautiful and powerful characters, then you're in the right place. So grab your snacks, sit back, and let's jump into the top 10 Isekai harem anime you need to watch. 10. In another world with my smartphone. In a thoughtless blunder, God accidentally strikes down Tuya Mochizuki with a stray bolt of lightning. As an apology, God offers him one wish and the chance to live again in a magical fantasy world. Tuya happily accepts the offer and, for his one wish, asks only to keep his smartphone with him as he begins his journey into this mysterious world. Starting over in this new world, Tuya finds it is filled with magic which he has an affinity for and cute girls vying for his attention. These girls, the twins Linza and Els Siluesca, Yamina Ernia Belfast, Lean, and Ye Kokono, provide Tuya with no end of romantic frustrations but also companionship as he discovers the secrets of this new world. 9. Outbreak Company. Shinichi Kanu is a shut-in otaku with a vast knowledge of anime, manga, and video games. One day, after applying for a job in hopes of escaping his secluded lifestyle, he is kidnapped and transported to the Elden Empire, a fantasy world filled with elves, dragons, and dwarves. Trapped in this strange land, Shinichi is given an unlikely task by the Japanese government to spread otaku culture across the realm by becoming an otaku missionary. To accomplish his mission, Shinichi has the full support of the Japanese government as well as the half-elf maid Musil and Princess Petrarca of the Elden Empire. Together with this ragtag bunch, he will overcome the obstacles of politics, social classes, and ethnic discrimination to promote the ways of the otaku in this holy land. 8. Summoned to another world for a second time. There was once a man who was summoned to another world and saved it. Of course, he became too popular there and turned into an Isekai normie. However, that man fell into a trap and was forcibly returned to his original world. Moreover, he had to start over as a baby. This is the story of the way too fantastic ex-hero who lived as a gloomy high schooler as he gets summoned once again to that same other world in a very unexpected development. 7. Spirit Chronicle. When 20-year-old college student Haruto Amakawa dies in a traffic accident, he does not expect to wake up in an unfamiliar world in the body of a young boy named Ryo. As their memories and personas fuse, Ryo realizes that he now also possesses magical powers. He is relieved to find that his burning passion for revenge against his mother's murderers has not subsided, despite his newly changed identity. Not soon after, Ryo comes across the kidnapped princess of the Bertram Kingdom and saves her without hesitation. To express his gratitude, the king grants him the opportunity to enroll in the Bertram Royal Academy. Believing this to be a new chapter in his life, he is excited to study at this prestigious academy, but life here proves to be difficult for him, a slum dweller surrounded by the majestic children of nobles. 6. Dragon Crisis. Ruji was an ordinary high school student. That peaceful life changes drastically with the return of his older sister, Eriko. It was Rose, the dragon girl, who robbed the dark broker with her. Innocent Rose falls in love with Ruji who saved her. Always with her, Ruji is gradually drawn to her. However, the dark organization, Fong, started targeting Rose again. Ruji overcomes the trauma of the past and decides to fight. 5. Interspecies Reviewers. Countless diverse races, from perky fairies to oozing slimes, inhabit the world. Naturally, such a melting pot of creatures has a broad and alluring variety of brothels. With so many options to choose from, it is hard to decide with which Sakugirl to have a meaningful interpersonal experience. Fortunately, a tight group of brave warriors has come together to enlighten the public. These perverted adventurers take it upon themselves to assess the appeal of all types of Sakugirls through hands-on research. Whether it be the scorchingly hot salamanders or the utterly humongous cowgirls, the Uno Gloss reviewers leave no species behind. 4. The Fruit of Evolution. One day, a man claiming to be a god suddenly hacks a certain school's intercoms, ordering all of its students to team up and prepare to be transported to another world. There, they will be given special skills in the hopes that they become that world's heroes and defeat the Demon King that ravages the land. The initial transfer is a success. However, Seiichi Hiragi, who suffers from his classmates' constant bullying due to his somewhat undesirable appearance, is left behind as no one is willing to be his teammate. Nevertheless, the self-proclaimed god decides to send Seiichi to the parallel world and lets him join his peers. Unfortunately, this fateful ordeal causes Seiichi to arrive at a location deep in the forest, far not only from his schoolmates but from human civilization as well. Desperately searching for a way to change his predicament, Seiichi's miserable days only seem to continue to worsen. Yet when all hope seems lost, Seiichi discovers a strange fruit known as the Fruit of Evolution, which may be his first step toward a significantly better future. 3. Daily Life of Middle-Aged Online Shopper. The story of a middle-aged man doing whatever he wants with the power of one-click online shopping. Kenichi, a single man in his 40s, is transported into another world for no apparent reason. As he tries to escape a dangerous forest teeming with monsters, he realizes he has the power to access to a huge online store. By using this power to exchange goods he found in this new world for cash and then buying modern ones off the internet, he was able to quickly create a very popular business. However, his goal is to have a slow and leisurely life. Instead of growing his business even more, he decides to settle down and live off of the power of Jeff Bezos. The mail-order life of a middle-aged man in Otherworld begins now. 2. The strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army was a human. Under the tutelage of the great demon warlock Romberg, Ike grew up with knowledge regarding an ancient advanced civilization that once ruled the land. Coupled with his innate talent in magical arts, this upbringing allows Ike to quickly rise in the Demon Lord's army ranks, leading his brigade to consecutive victories against humans. However, Ike has a secret: he is a human himself. Despite knowing all too well the consequences if this information is ever to leak, Ike is willing to face such immense danger to achieve his goal, find a way for humans and demons to coexist and stop the war that has been carried on for far too long. 1. Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. One day, high school student Michio Kaga attempts to start a strange online game he found while browsing the internet. Instead, he gets transported to a rural village in the game's world, equipped with special skills and an overpowered sword. After collecting his thoughts, he finds himself battling against bandits and soon realizes that he cannot log out. Resigning himself to fate and accepting this reality, Michio sets out on a journey, enjoying his new life, conquering dungeons to earn money, and building a harem to satisfy all his manly desires. And there you have it, the top 10 Isekai harem anime that you should definitely check out. Do you agree with the list? Or did we miss one of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more anime content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.